Overnight temperatures have dipped down into frost territory, so you know the snow is coming, winter is on its way, and to help winterize our garden is our good friends at Kuhlmann's. Good morning, Anita.
Hi.
So what do we need to do to prepare for the winter season?
Yeah, you're right. It is getting much chillier, so definitely make sure you've picked all your vegetables, potatoes and carrots and things out of the garden. Maybe pick the last of your apples. You know, and then we just need to get started into yard cleanup. Raking leaves, definitely picking up any rogue apples off the ground, digging and spading the garden. We always recommend to leave your garden lumpy and bumpy when you've spaded it or rototilled it. The frost kind of heaves and turns the soil a bit, and it exposes some of the eggs from the insects like slugs and things, so it's always good to leave it lumpy and bumpy. So those are things that are really important. People might be wanting to clean up their perennial beds and things already. Okay. So we're recommending that when you trim off your dead perennials, you leave about a 4 or 6 inch stem sticking out. The snow will collect around those stems and help for protection, like mulching in a way. But if you wanted to also use some mulch or things to do your protection, that would be another thing that you could do.
What about bringing plants in?
Yeah, so if you're wanting to bring some plants inside, they could have insects on them. So you want to make sure that you're inspecting them, keeping them in a place that's a little bit isolated from your house plants, and maybe spraying with something like the Dr. Doom when you first bring it in, and then maybe 2 weeks later, and then when everything does look good, then you can incorporate it into where you have other plants. But be very wary of that. You know, geraniums or things like that. They look good, but you never know.
And water, water, water.
Yes, all your trees, shrubs, perennial beds, they need watering. It's been a dry fall.
Okay, Anita, thank you very much. We're going to be back here at Kuhlmann's talking about bird feeders and anything have to do with new trees or new shrubs that you possibly put in this year. Stay tuned for after the break. We're getting into cold weather season now, and during the summer, if you put in some new trees or bushes or anything really pretty in the garden, you want to protect them. We're here at Kuhlmann's, and Anita, if I want to protect my rose bushes that I just put in, you have some nifty gadgets.
Yeah, this is a rose hut, so it's like an insulated styrofoam kind of protection. So what you want to do is first trim everything back so it will kind of fit in there. Mulch it heavily with some bark mulch or even leaves or peat moss, and then place this over the top and cover it up on the bottom so it doesn't fly away, and it will help protect and insulate your tender roses. Also, any new trees and shrubs that you've planted, you know, there's rabbits out there and deer and stuff, so you can maybe protect it with one of those plastic spiral things so that they can't get at the tree and eat it. If they girdle it, that can cause death. Or if you're living near a ravine and stuff, there are some products if you know you have deer coming to nibble on your cedars or things like that. So you can also protect your trees and shrubs from the animals that way.
Something to think about, yeah. And basically you're just tucking away your trees for the
Some
season.
people like to use some burlap and stuff to wrap cedars and you know, just do that protection. The reflection of the snow on cedars can be really bad, so you know, by wrapping the cedars you're protecting them for that as well.
Can we still plant bulbs now?
You probably can. I don't think the ground is frozen yet, so if you're a little bit late and you've got some sitting around, go ahead and do it. And garlic too, or you know, any of the crocuses or daffodils.
Winter activity I like doing, looking in my window and seeing the birds still. There's still nature out there.
Let's
in the cold
not
weather.
forget the furry, the birds. We are feathered friends. So you know, hang up a bird feeder. That's sort of what you do now, and help them during the winter time.
How many variety of pumpkins do you think we have in here?
Well, we've probably, with squash and pumpkins, there's probably 20 different types.
Amazing. Yeah, so we're getting ready for Halloween as well. If you haven't picked out your pumpkins to decorate the porch, I mean, look at all of the pumpkins out here to do so. Anita, thank you so much. As always, if you want more information on Kuhlmann's, head to the website below.